Thanks for joining us at 5. There will be no vote tonight on the GOP plan to repeal and replace Obamacare.
It is a pretty big setback for President Donald Trump and House Speaker Paul Ryan, and it signals Republicans didn't have enough votes in the House to pass the bill. Of Minnesota's 3 Republican members of Congress, only Representative Erik Paulsen told WCCO that he would vote for the bill. Now, Esme Murphy has been tracking all of this and a lot to track this afternoon, Esme.
Absolutely, Liz. As you said, Congressman Erik Paulsen was a yes, and Congressman Jason Lewis, through a spokesperson, indicated today he was likely to vote for the president's bill. But a clear indication of how much trouble this measure was in is that one of President Trump's biggest supporters, Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer, is not on board. Congressman Tom Emmer was one of the only members of Minnesota's Republican establishment to support candidate Donald Trump.
So save it up for the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump!
But today, Congressman Emmer said he was unsure how he would vote on the AHCA, saying through a spokesperson, "We do not know what the final bill may look like, so we do not have an official position at this time." Congressman Emmer is among the dozens of conservative Republicans in Congress expressing reservations or outright opposition about President Trump's proposal to replace and repeal Obamacare. Among the concerns, a report by the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office that under the president's plan, 24 million Americans could lose their coverage in the next 10 years. Other concerns, likely increased premiums for seniors, as well as a 30% tax penalty for anyone who allows their coverage to lapse. This afternoon's 11th hour announcement that a vote would not happen indicates concern about a voter backlash.
For many of the Republicans across the country, they are representing people who will be, and receive votes from people who will be most heavily impacted by the repeal of this.
Now, even Republicans who had expressed concern about the president's plan had praised the projected estimate that the AHCA would slash more than $300 billion from the federal budget deficit over the next 10 years. Well, within the last half hour, in another blow to the president, the Congressional Budget Office cut the savings in half to $150 billion. Republicans say the earliest a vote could now come on the AHCA is tomorrow, but no word yet on whether any changes will be made to the bill.
So it sounds like just a lot would have to happen in a pretty short amount of time.
Absolutely, Liz.
All right. Thank you, Esme.